And welcome to the special edition of Hannity. We are at the Orleans Arena, and this is a Vegas strong night, and that means a night of healing. And we have special guests tonight, Big and Rich. We'll also be watching Rascal Flatts and so much more. Let's get this party started. Hello, Vegas!
1, 2, 3, to your city. Greatest word of all time. Freedom! Freedom is the greatest word!
There's evil in this world. And we saw an amazing display of love, honor, compassion, and the best of humanity. I salute all of you in Vegas tonight.
I'm gonna run straight back to us, baby.
We ain't staying down. We're gonna go out. We're gonna do things that we do as Americans. We're going to love life. We're going to move forward. We're going to be strong. We're going to be Vegas strong.
Vegas strong. Vegas strong. Vegas strong. Vegas strong.
We're going to now hit the stage on this Vegas Strong, a night of healing, the incredible country super band known as Rascal Flatts. They're all friends of mine, incredible people, and they're here tonight on this special night. Let's watch.
Are we Las Vegas strong? How's everybody?
Yeah. We are thrilled and honored to be here tonight. We're going to have some fun. Yeah. Let's go. Y'all give us a beat. Here's one more sipping this bottle of wine, moon star hanging in the sky with a wish left on it. And this wild flower from the neighbor's yard, a real slow dance in the moonlight darkness, hand in my pocket. Oh baby, just call it, 'cause it's yours if you want it. And every bit of love left in this beat of banged up scarlet heart that's been waiting on a girl like you. And I know it ain't much, but it comes alive with every touch. Every kiss already feels like you wanted it. And baby, it's yours if you want it. Woo! Oh, after this rickety drum chord swing, every word of every song I sing, my jacket when it's cold. Oh, baby, don't you know that you got a place to lay your head on the other side of my empty bed, and it's just made for falling. And it's yours if you want it. And it's yours if you want it. And every bit of love left in this beat of banged up scarlet heart that's been waiting on a girl like you. And I know it ain't much. It comes alive with every touch. And every kiss already feels like you want it. And baby, it's yours if you want it. Every dollar, every time, every drop of rain, every single thing I could take, steal or borrow. Every yesterday and tomorrow, and every grain of sand on the beach, every blade of grass under my feet, baby. Thank you so much. Woo! Everybody feeling all right?
Oh, yeah.
You know, we started our residency at the Venetian just 3 days after the tragic events. And we debated about whether or not we were going to start the residency that Friday night. And we quickly came to the decision that there was no way in the world we were going to let evil win. And the first night of the residency was sold out, and it was sold out because those people that showed up decided we were going to make a statement to the world, that we were going to stand side by side, arm in arm and back to back, and make a statement to the world that when we come face to face with evil the way that we did that night, we will show the world that America will always win and we will always persevere. We love you guys so much. We are so honored and thrilled to be here.
Thank you for making a conscious decision to be here. And like our brother Jay was saying, we ain't staying down. We're going to go out. We're going to do things that we do as Americans. We're going to love life. We're going to move forward. We're going to be strong. We're going to be Vegas strong. Vegas strong.
Vegas strong. Vegas strong. Vegas. And to all the first responders that are here tonight, we salute you, and we honor you, and we thank you. You are the backbone of what America is made of, and we love you so much.
All right, you want to do one more?
I like the sound of that.
That'd be fun.
I love the sound of that.
See what I did there?
I love hearing that shower turn on. There's nothing but a town on. Sing along, listen to the lake bumping. He ain't got nothing on. I don't wanna feel the coffee pouring, a goodbye kiss, and lock at the door. Yeah, sounds like leaving you. No, it's a little too loud on the highway. Water pull back when you're driving. It's way too quiet in my place. Wanna come on over, come on over. I just wanna hear that ringtone, like you turned up when you're blowing up my phone. Wanna hear you say, come on over, when you tell me to come on over. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Ooh, I like the sound of that. The sound of the thunder rolling makes you move a little closer to me. Girl, I bet that your neighbors hate us. We can laugh all night and never sleep. Till we can worry about the world in the morning. Light up the candle and lock the door. Want to stay right here with you. Yes, I do. It's a little too loud on the highway. I wanna pull back in your driveway. It's way too quiet in my place. Wanna come on over, come on over. I just wanna hear that ringtone, like you turned up when you're blowing up my phone. Wanna hear you say, come on over, when you tell me to come on over. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Ooh, I like the sound of that. So turn the radio on, baby, turn down the light, 'cause I ain't going nowhere, I'm all yours tonight. Little too loud on the highway. the sound of that. God bless you, Las Vegas. We love you. Thank you. Thank you.
The tragedy in Las Vegas showed us the best and the worst in mankind. My heart absolutely bleeds for those that lost their lives, for those who are ever affected by the tragedy that evening. It's especially close to my heart having shared the stage and being friends with many of those acts, from Jason to Eric to Jake and so on, knowing that those are my fans too. All I can do is pray that it never happens again, and we try to find some sense to make things better, a better world for us all to be part of. I applaud your efforts, what you're doing tonight, commend them, and I'm happy to have been blessed to have been very fortunate in life and am able to make a donation for the cause. So congratulations, it's work well done, and I'll continue to hope and pray for the best. God bless.
And coming up, earlier this evening, I had the chance to actually introduce Big and Rich. Remember, 1 hour before this terrible shooting, they had a crowd of nearly 30,000 holding up their cell phones and, of course, singing God Bless America 1 hour before the shooting. They'll perform that tonight. I introduced them on that stage. That's next.
If you'll look around, unified, we can defeat the darkness. October 1st, someone tried to spread their darkness on this city, but you came together and you shined your light and you defeated the darkness. Remember this moment. The next time you are struggling or you see something sad, remember that when our lights come together, we cannot be defeated. And that is why we are Vegas strong.
Welcome back to the special edition of Hannity, Vegas Strong, a night of healing. Now, earlier tonight, I got to take that stage and introduce the incredible band, Big and Rich. Remember, they played 1 hour before that terrible shooting right here in Vegas, and they had nearly 30,000 people holding up their cell phones as they sang God Bless America. They're going to play that tonight.
You like Ron White? You like Rascal Flatts? Do we have any Big and Rich fans in the house at the Orleans Arena? Are you ready to party tonight? Wow. What an honor. I just want to take a minute. I'm not going to speak. I'm a talk show host, but I'm not going to speak a long time, all right? I want to just, where are the first responders, the policemen, the firemen, the paramedics? Where are you? Put your hands up. Vegas, let's give them a big hand tonight. Is this Vegas strong? Let me hear you, Vegas strong. I love it. I want to say, hey. Where am I throwing the football? Wait a minute. This must be a liberal audience. You want free? Kidding. No politics tonight, all right? So, before we came out on stage, the President of the United States heard about tonight's events honoring the victims of the shooting and the first responders.
And the President of the United States wanted to know he is with you tonight, and he tweeted Vegas strong. I want to just say one quick thing. So we were reporting from here for over, thank you. And we were reporting here for 5 days, and my friends back in New York were asking me, well, how'd you feel about it? And I said it reminded me a lot of 9/11. It reminded me that there's evil in this world. But it also reminded me, like on 9/11, we all watched, people were coming down the stairs as quick as they could to get out of those towers. There was a guy on a plane that was destined to hit the Capitol or the White House, and he got a group of people together and he said, let's roll. Todd Beamer. And we saw your first responders, your policemen, your firemen. We saw neighbor helping neighbor, and we saw an amazing display of love, honor, compassion, and the best of humanity. I salute all of you in Vegas tonight. And before I introduce Big and Rich, they're getting ready in the back. I want to just tell you, after that terrible tragedy where we lost 3,000 Americans in New York, and you had all these people shot, and many of your friends and neighbors, we lost them that night. One of the hardest interviews I ever did. A guy was at the concert here. He's married 32 years. He was holding his wife of 32 years' hand, and she died in his arms during that show. That's evil in our time. And then I met a young girl who had chemotherapy, and thank God she's clean. She's with us tonight. And a stranger helped her to safety. And then I remember after 9/11, I was watching David Letterman, and David Letterman had New York City mayor, America's mayor, Rudy Giuliani on his show. And David Letterman says, can we laugh again? And Rudy Giuliani says, that's what we do. We live. And so I want to say, in closing tonight, there was a concert in New York City, and there was a brave fireman, New York's finest. His name was Mike Moran. And Mike Moran said about the evil in New York, he said to Osama bin Laden, you can kiss my Royal Irish ass. And I say to the Vegas shooter who's rotting in hell tonight where he belongs, you can kiss my Royal Irish ass. Vegas strong. Are you ready to party tonight, Vegas? Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor, privilege, pleasure to introduce the band that sang God Bless America 1 hour before this tragic shooting. Give it up, Big and Rich in Vegas.
Vegas strong tonight. Vegas strong. 2, 3. Baby, when I look at you with them baby blues, cutting right through me, set me on a rewind back to the good time when you couldn't get enough of me. Guess I'm giving myself away, saying all the things I never did say. I lose myself, there's nothing else I can do. Yeah. Baby, when I look at you, yeah, baby, when I look at you, last thing I thought I'd see was you across the bar from me and holding on to that turkey bottle, shooting them down and running full throttle. Oh, I can still taste the last time you and me and nothing but the 10 keeps running through my mind. On and on and on and on. Come on, baby, when I look at you, them baby blues cut right through me, set me on a rewind back to the good time when you couldn't get enough of me. Guess I'm giving myself away, saying all the things I never did say. I lose myself, there's nothing else I can do. Baby, when I look at you, yeah, baby, when I look at you. Y'all help me out. Say, I know you know I'm watching. You know good on the dance floor, rocking. Got the whole place worked up and locking. Every move so sexy, it's shocking. Girl, you sure do know how to serve it. Where did you, Lord, I deserve it? You know my heart, you know how to hurt it. On and on and on and on. Come on. Baby, when I look at you with them baby blues, cut right through me, set me on a rewind back to the good time when you couldn't get enough of me. Guess I'm giving myself away, saying all the things I never did say. I lose myself, there's nothing else I can do. Baby, when I look at you, yeah, baby, when I look at you, well, I can start a tear and run it up, close it out and get in my truck and drive away as fast as I can. Forget we ever loved. Baby, when I look at you with them baby blues, come on, cut right through me. Yeah, you set me on a rewind back to the good time when you couldn't get enough of me. Guess I'm giving myself away, saying all the things I never did say. I lose myself, there's nothing else I can do. Oh, I lose myself, there's nothing else I can do. Baby, when I look at you, yeah, baby, when I look at you, baby, when I look at you with them baby blues, they're cutting right through me. Let's all make a quick joyful noise together. Say, oh yeah! Say, Vegas strong! Say, Vegas strong! Oh yeah! Vegas strong! Say, Vegas strong! Okay, let's split this crowd right down the middle. Right down the middle. This is gonna be the Save a Horse side, and this is gonna be the Ride a Cowboy side. Let's do it. 2, 3, 4. Save a horse. Trumpet as we were getting buzzed on subs out on some backcountry road. Yeah, we were flying high, fine as wine, having ourselves a big and rich time. I was going about as far as she'd let me go. Get your hands up, Las Vegas! But her evaluation of my cowboy reputation had me begging for salvation all night long. Get 'em up, get 'em up!
The Queen and I send our apologies that we cannot be there tonight, but we are there in spirit and in love, and that's what you guys represent right there. Some of the greatest memories I've ever had playing music is in Las Vegas, and I tell you what, let's make a date right now. How about some of the greatest memories still to happen will be in Las Vegas, okay? It's a date. Love you guys. If you've made time to donate blood, please keep with that time. If you're donating money, thank you very much. It will go to the right places. Hashtag Vegas Strong. Couldn't pick a better hashtag than that. Love you, Las Vegas. Thank you for everything you've done for me, for my bride, and for country music.
When we come back, I had a chance to speak to those victims of this terrible shooting on this special night, Vegas Strong, a special night of healing from the Orleans Arena. A special edition of Hannity continues.
I just want to let you guys know I'm just as honored to be here as I am to have served in the military. And that might sound kind of ridiculous, but let me explain. When I was in the military, I had the pleasure of being in the presence of some of the most amazing Americans in this world. And they would sacrifice for one another and give their lives for one another, and they would give their lives and do all the same for me. The reason that I'm honored to be here, just as much as I was to serve, is because I see the exact same thing here. I see a stadium full of some of the most amazing Americans that I will likely ever meet in my entire life. So guys, give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you.
And welcome back to Hannity as we continue from the Orleans Arena. This is called Vegas Strong, a special night of healing. Well, earlier, I also got to talk to some of the victims of this terrible tragedy. All right, we're backstage, and all of these people we interviewed during the process of what was happening during this tragic shooting. Thomas Gunderson, remember? He didn't stand for the president. He says he did, but he really stood for Melania Trump. How are you?
Doing well.
You doing well? All right. Now, Cassidy and Kelly, her mom, you had just finished cancer treatment, right? And you were running away and obviously weakened from all that chemotherapy.
Correct.
And a stranger helped you.
Yes, Officer Tosti. I'm good.
You glad to be here tonight?
I am. I'm glad.
Yeah. And your mom, so you're proud of her, right?
She's amazing.
Do you know how many people talk to me about all of you guys? By the way, you drinking Jack Daniels tonight?
You know it.
Are you
Absolutely.
getting paid for the endorsement here?
I'm trying.
Oh, you're trying. Okay. How are you doing?
Good.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to go through something like that, right? Okay, now we also have this guy right here, Officer Cook, was on the job 2 days in Vegas.
2 days, yes.
And you got shot.
I did.
And Officer Haynes helped save him. I want to ask all of you, because all of you, this is so hard. What does this night mean to you?
It means a lot. It shows support. It shows unity, which is what I've been kind of trying to look for the whole time, right? Bring positivity to the city, you know? There's a lot of pain right now, but in reality, there's a heck of a lot more good people than there are bad. You know, one person tried to hurt us, but hundreds of thousands came together for good. And so this means so much to see this.
So did you stand, everybody asked me, did you stand for the president or the first lady?
I don't want to disrespect Trump, but Melania.
They're both Trump.
Yeah.
And you're now walking. You're doing better? Your prognosis is good?
I can't quite walk. Mostly in a wheelchair, up and around a little bit, but it's getting better slowly.
Prognosis?
Nerves are pretty damaged, so it's going to take a couple months.
Okay, but in the end, I know you. You're a fighter.
I'm going to walk. I mean, that's not something I'm going to miss out on. Yeah.
The response has been amazing, by the way. Over $11 million raised. When you hear something like that, what does that mean to you, and what does this night mean?
I think it's incredible. I'm so glad I came. Just like he said, all the positivity is just incredible, and how people have come together is just amazing.
Yeah, crazy to live through something like that, right? But in the worst of times, you see the best in people.
For sure, yeah.
Mom, you got to be proud of this little girl.
She's amazing. Yeah, she's inspired a lot of people.
She said she takes after her dad. Is that true? No, I'm teasing. I'm kidding. She told me how much she loves you and how supportive you've been through all of this. And now you're on the upturn. The good news is your scans are clean.
Yes.
All right. You're in our prayers always. All right. And God bless you all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why is the whole force, or is it just him giving you a hard time?
It's just him. Just him.
Well, you were right there. It was his second day on the job.
I love this kid. I mean, and honestly, it's a trial by fire, and we got lucky. We got very lucky. So, you know.
But you also did help save him.
Maybe, yes, but this kid is why I do this job. I mean, this this is absolutely why I do this job.
There's a bond, I'm guessing, that now will never go away.
I can't trade this kid because we're friends now. I mean, it's tight.
I've known him for 2 days before that, and I feel like I've known him my whole life now. So,
what does this night mean to both of you?
It means a lot. Just seeing all the community backing we've had this whole time. It's just huge, and feeling all the love that we've all got. So,
this is one of those nights that most of us live for. I mean, honestly, everything we do as cops leads up to this moment, and it's unfortunate that it would take such a major catastrophe to make this happen. But this is why we do what we do. We want these people to go home happy and feel the love that we have for them. Because I'll tell you honestly, any one of these people could be a suspect today, and I would take a bullet for that person tomorrow. And
You guys are amazing. Thank you for what you do every day. And I'm giving you a hard time.
I do. And I appreciate that.
But you appreciate the hard time?
Absolutely.
That's baptism by fire.
That is.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank
We're so proud of you. Thank you for coming back. I have heard the nicest things about you from our audience, and they responded to your story, and you're in all our prayers, and we're so happy everything's going well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know what I'm going to do with you. What am I going to do with you?
You're going to hire me.
Do you want to work in TV?
I want to work in TV. I want to work for you.
We'll see what we can do. You want to move to New York?
I'll do it.
We're going to see what we can do.
All right.
All right.
I'll see.
And you come with us when we see the president. I'll go, I know that guy.
Hey, I'm meeting you there, right?
You just dissed the president on national TV. You're dead.
I hope the invite's still good. We'll see.
The invite's still good.
Yeah.
As we continue from the Orleans Arena, special edition of Hannity, Vegas Strong, a night of healing. And you don't want to miss Big and Rich. They will close out the show with God Bless America. And, of course, they played that 1 hour before that terrible Vegas shooting. Stay with us.
We have 3,000 of our first responders in the audience today. And I'm going to ask them to stand up. Stand up if you're a first responder. They are our heroes.
As we continue from the Orleans Arena, this is Vegas Strong, a night of healing, an incredible crowd we have tonight. You're not going to want to miss Big and Rich as they sing what they sang 1 hour before the horrible Vegas shooting. God Bless America. Everybody here at the Orleans Arena will have their lights on in special memory and honoring first responders, victims of this terrible shooting. We continue now with tonight's program.
Glasses or hands, bottles or cans, I think it's time we do a toast. Whatever you got, hold it high in the air. Niles always told us, he said, Kenny, John, make sure now y'all tell that story anywhere. Make sure you tell everybody it was not about just me. It was not about just me and my brothers that day, but it's about all those before, now, and into the future who are going to stand on the front lines of freedom, wherever it may be.
Hold him up!
And it's pretty obvious, based on the reactions of this community, that there are a lot of people here with big, big hearts and great talents who are willing to stand on the front lines of freedom and also celebrate all of those who have and all those who are going to in a way that will never be stopped, ever. Brothers and sisters, we've always taken a moment of our shows to tell everybody, please look to your left, look to your right, look all around you. If there's anybody you don't know, please introduce yourself. That's never been a time in the history of mankind you'd see more greater neighbors than what y'all got around you right here tonight. We love you, big time. So on behalf of all of these great heroes right here amongst us tonight, all of those not with us here tonight, and all of those that all of us are praying for, on behalf of all of them, we want to say one of the greatest words ever and say it so loud they hear it in every state and every country
What's
around.
the greatest word of all time, Big Kenny?
John, we think that word is freedom.
Freedom is the greatest word. Freedom is the greatest word. On the count of three, give me freedom. Say 1, 2, 3. Drink her down, Patriots, drink her down.
On October 1st, 2017, we sang this song together. We'll never forget looking out at 22,000 plus at the Route 91 Festival, holding their iPhones in the air with the lights turned on, and singing together, God Bless America. Tonight, we honor the wounded, we honor the fallen, and we remember tonight what unifies us as Americans. And that is, we love our freedom, we love this country, and we sing together at the end of the day. Can I get an amen? Y'all turn all your lights on. Light this place up. If you got a light, turn it on. Remembering Route 91 tonight, sing it loud. Sing God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, wide with love. Sing it loud, say God bless America, my home, sweet home. Come on, Las Vegas. Bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless Las Vegas and God bless America tonight. I said 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Said goodbye to his mama as he left South Dakota to fight for the red, white, and blue. He was 19 and green with a new M16, just doing what he had to do. He was dropped in the jungle where the choppers would rumble with the smell of napalm in the air. And the sergeant said, look up ahead, like a dog eagle flat. 1,200 came down on him around 29 more. They fought for their lives, and most of them died in the 173rd Airborne. On the 8th of November, the angels were crying as he carried his brothers away. With the fire raining down and the hell all around there, even them standing that day. Saw the eagle fly to a clear blue sky in 1965, the 8th of November. Now he's 68 and his ponytail's gray, but the battle still plays in his head. He limps when he walks, but he's strong when he talks. Got the shrapnel they left in his leg. He was on a great suit of